KXSW.
Our next guest is great, and being that we found out that people like it when I sing intros to our guests, I've decided to pen him a song.
What?
So with apologies to Josh and Simon LeBon, Rev, hit it! We love our next guest. He tells a great joke. He's on Chelsea lately, a girl he used to poke. Do 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 do. He's at the Parlor Live. My name is Earl, a show where he died. He makes us laugh. He is funny. He is Josh Wolf.
Okay, that was...
Welcome to the show, Josh Wolf.
You know what?
For a minute there, it was good.
Yeah, it kind of looks like he looks like the retarded half of Right Said Fred singing.
Thank you. That would be my karaoke song right there.
That's awesome. Josh, hey, listen, you'll never be introed like that ever again. I just want you to...
Thank God.
Are you sure I could go to Chelsea lately with you?
No, we're good.
I bet she'd like that song.
Yeah.
She probably would. I mean, I've watched you guys a couple of times on the show, but I don't ever seen her acknowledge that she's been with you. Because does she not want to ruin her credibility? Or
no, it's definitely
has it come up?
Yeah, it's definitely come up. It's definitely come up on the show, and it's funny because it comes up on the show, and then you get all these messages online, you know, and the messages I got were from dudes like, bro. No, you're way too ugly to be sleeping with Chelsea Handler.
That's so weird. That's great. Oh, great.
And I was like, okay, whatever.
That means
just keep sending me messages from your mom's basement, loser.
That's it.
Yeah.
By the way, that's got to say something about you, though. If you really are way too ugly, then you must have been able to make something happen to get Chelsea Handler to go, you know what, tonight is your night, Mr. Wolf.
I don't think it had anything to do with that. I think it had to do with the fact that we were young and the booze was a-flowing. And that's all it really takes.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
That's her excuse. I mean, your excuse is, hey, it's Chelsea Handler. She's a cute chick. I mean, guys don't need an excuse to be with a cute chick.
Guys don't need an excuse to be with an ugly chick, PJ.
That's a very
Are you kidding me right now?
Especially when the booze is a-flowing.
Yeah. I mean,
that's what guys are bummed. They're going, first of all, Mr. Wolf, let me just say, really? That's what people are saying. Really? Not only did you get a guest on her show, but somehow you had sex with her, too. F you, Josh Wolf.
Wait,
guy.
You know, I heard, by the way, on the way in, you guys, the topic of today, what would you change?
Yes. What would you change about you? Because you're married, sort of, right?
Yeah, not sort of.
Okay, I never know about you, Hollywood tits.
Yeah,
He's got a tattoo on his ring finger.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I lost my ring 4 times. I mean, lost.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Paid hookers, whatever you want to call it.
Before I got Dude, wait.
Hold on.
This is awesome. So, your compromise, or perhaps your penance, tattoo on your ring finger so that everybody knows, hey, this loser is taken.
I mean, basically, this is like one step above of her leaving her urine on my shoes. Do you know what I mean? Instead of her peeing on my leg.
Which, by the way, I'm sure happened the first time you lost your ring, and then probably like, all right, I got to come up with a better thing than this.
I think what I would change in my. Can you say cup size? Is that all right?
I think you can say cup size.
Can I say gravity?
Yeah.
I think you can say gravity. I think that flies. Just don't say them together and then mention your wife's name. Not for the FCC, but for your own personal safety.
Is it possible that I could change my wife when I wanted to into a mute? Is that possible?
Ball gag.
Yeah.
That's the one thing from that Adam Sandler movie I would like to have.
Have the mute button?
Have the mute button.
Oh, my Lord. That mute button would come in handy so much, wouldn't it? That is the one thing when I was watching that. I watched that movie with my son. And, there's some touching moments in that movie, right?
Yeah.
So, I've been known. I'm a sensitive guy at times, and I was tearing up a little bit. And my son was sitting next to me, and he looks at me and he goes, "Are you crying?" And I go, It's a tough moment. And he looks at me and he goes, "Get a hold of yourself."
That is awesome. Pull yourself together. You pussy.
Yeah, that's basically, he was like, "What? I'm out with you. Get Get yourself together. Yeah, embarrassing.
It's horrible. And I tell you, it's interesting because, girls cry a lot in all movies.
Yeah.
But what girls don't get that there are certain kinds of moments that will make a guy cry that don't make them cry.
Father-son stuff.
Yeah, well, exactly. So, for the first time, I'm watching the Star Wars movies with my daughter, the originals, and so at the end of Return of the Jedi, talk about father-son stuff, there's Luke getting his ass kicked by the Emperor, and the Emperor's going, listen, buddy, here's what's going to happen. You're going to say that you are just as bad as your father, right?
Right.
And he's like, no. My dad and I are cool. And right at that point, I start tearing up. For me, that's the tear-up scene. When Luke is about to die, he's getting fried by the Emperor, and he goes, you know what? I'm cool, bitch. So's my dad. My daughter turns to me, and she's like, what the hell? What? Are you crying? What is wrong with you? And women don't understand that we do cry, just not at the times you think we should cry.
It's always father-son stuff or when Old Yeller dies. One of those two. I teared up in Star Wars when Chewie said, that really got me, because he really seemed to mean that.
It was powerful.
Yeah, and not the Chewie from Chelsea Lately. I mean the big hairy Chewie.
That's right. The walking carpet, I think he was referred to.
The Wookiee.
The walking carpet, that's what I used to call my ex-girlfriend. What?
Lady!
Hey! Did I just say that?
I can't believe it.
Get a razor, damn it.
Come true.
What is going on here?
Dude, look at this pulled pork, Steve. Smell it.
That smells amazing. We got Nick from the Hard Rock here. Nick.
Yeah, man. He's all tatted up.
Met Nick before the Jim Norton show.
Yep.
Nick was cool. And look at how Nick is coming in, and he's just basically, you know what I'm saying?
I come bearing gifts from my
Nice. And speaking of, you mentioned tattoos. Check out Nick's tattoos. He's got a tribute to Ghostbusters on his
my
arm.
full Ghostbusters sleeve.
Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. Look at the Stay Puff action. Wow. That is awesome.
And this year I actually got a chance to meet Dan Aykroyd and Ernie Hudson. They both gave the seal of approval.
Very cool.
That's very cool.
Oh, you'll like that,
Stoked.
BJ. Look at all the comic book characters.
Right. Yep,
I remember that when I met Nick. I was like, dude, that rocks. So we've got
Equal
Flash,
balance.
Batman.
No, you screwed up.
No, Shazam.
No,
We got
that's
Shazam.
Flash.
Shazam,
I
Batman,
even
the
knew that.
Punisher, Captain America. Oh, whoa. X-Men, yes. Flash, Green Lantern, and Spider-Man.
You got
Very
it.
cool. Very,
I always
very cool.
confuse
Just for
confuse
more
old school
nostalgia.
Captain Marvel with that.
Where's the back of my neck?
Whoa, that's Grayskull.
Oh, we just talked about that.
He-Man.
Yeah, man.
I'll tell you right now, we have inherited the Earth, baby.
That's why I love
awesome.
it when people are like, "Oh, you're so intimidating with all your tattoos." I'm like, "Did you look at my
Yeah,
tattoos?"
they're all.
I got the Stay Puft on my arm.
I'm like, "How intimidating is that?" I got superheroes on my knuckles.
I'm intimidated by this.
Well, thanks for the food, bro.
Yeah, man, my awesome manager Donna put that together this morning. She came in at 6 o'clock in the morning to put that together.
Oh, dude,
That's real
tell
nice
her
of her.
Thank you so
And the Hard
much.
Rock kicks ass. We've
Yeah.
been there. It's
yeah, I know
awesome.
we like you guys coming down. Come down anytime.
Summertime on the roof.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a roof?
There's a roof and a bar on the roof.
Donna, I'm coming. I want to come thank you in person.
The BJ Shea Morning Experience on 99.9 KISW.